Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another episode about our beloved Volvo. It's a lovely summer evening now in August, and I want to continue with the visual upgrades that I've done before. As you might have noticed in the previous video about the Volvo, I replaced all LED lights on the inside, but there were two lights missing for the lighting of the footwell. So we're gonna fix that. And I also bought some new LEDs for the license plate holder. But first, we're gonna give the dirty boy a wash. I'm using some fairly generic products, of course 2 buckets, some towels, a mitt, and then we have some car wash shampoo from Action that I'm gonna try for the first time, but I don't expect anything special. And then we have some rim cleaner from Biltema from Sweden. It was a promotion and I thought, like, the Swedes, they love their cars, so this product must be good. I also have one of these magic sponges. I don't know why, but it works like magic on plastic. I've tried it on our van Nigel, just a small piece of plastic, and it really turned out very nice. And we've known from the past that all those plastic reconditioners, they don't really last long. So we'll give this a try. I think there has been a snail on my car. I mean, it's really snail season here. I think everywhere in Europe because it's so wet. I think it's the only plausible explanation here. So yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll probably get rid of this once we polish the car. It's getting dark, so let's get the results. Especially on the plastic, like I expected, the magic sponge did an excellent job. So when it's dry, you're supposed to buff the wax a little bit to get the maximum shine, but as you can see, the snail trail is completely gone now, so that's good. Of course, this paint is in horrendous condition still, but I think that we can fix. Okay, my dudes, I'm done. It's getting quite dark. You probably won't notice it on the camera. I think I've done a decent job. I buffed up the paintwork like the instructions said on the shampoo, and I have to say it really does look nice. Hopefully I can show you a better result when it's more light tomorrow. But when it's almost dark, it's a perfect time to work on the license plate lighting. And I just noticed that we actually lost a light. I don't know if it was already the case or that's new, but it doesn't matter. We'll just get rid of the old one and place 2 LEDs in there. I hope they're not too bright. It's always hard to say with that Chinese stuff, but well, we'll just see. So each light comes out with a Torx 20, a T20 screw. So I think we'll just unscrew these and these will come out. Fortunately, my flash doesn't want to work anymore due to low battery, but you have to like go in from the side with a plastic tool and then actually you can also just buy these bulbs. I think they're a C5W they're called, but you have to pay attention that you get the right size because they come in different sizes. But that might even be a cheaper option. Now I've got these specially made for Volvo for this type. Yeah, I don't think it's much more expensive. Quality wise, I can't say much about it. So let's put in the new one, which would just be, ta-da! Well, guys, as I already feared, this is way too bright. Like, it's even as bright as the real light. So yeah, I think I'm going to order just these bulbs because the fit is also not perfect. And yeah, this is just like way too bright. I don't even know if this is like legal here in Belgium. Well, I think it is, but now it's a bit stupid. But on the other hand, I found Mr. Snail here. Just saw him here on the hood, so he's been like messing with my paint. Sorry, buddy, but I'm gonna put you somewhere where you can actually live. Here. Eat some plants. Good morning. Now some daylight shots. And look, the plastic is all dried up now, so no cheating here. It's perfectly dry. I think it looks great. A little thank you to EGO Autos, I think, is a channel that I recently discovered. A guy from Sweden who gave me this tip. And then here on this side we can now see all the nasty scratches. That's his work to be done. But it's quite hot now, so I hope we can do this quickly. The 2 remaining lights of the Footwell, I think you call it. And I hope it's just taking off the plastic and pulling the light. It's gonna be hot though. Yep. It's one of those again. I'm just gonna wait until they go out and cool down. I even locked the bastard. The car actually locks with the door open. But the lights are still on, so I'm gonna walk away, and I guess in 10 minutes at least they will power off. Hello, so I'm gonna film this with my crappy front camera. I'm really sorry, but I cannot fit a tripod in here. But basically you can push on the back, and then there's this little feet that you can carefully push. Yeah, there we go. And I think I managed to not break it. Okay, let's get it out and show it to you. When you want to unplug the socket, you can get it out in here. I think you can see what I mean. You have to push these just enough so it can pop out, so it clicks in there, and plastic is really brittle. Here on the side I did break a tiny piece off, but I think it's gonna be fine. Here again, maybe a better shot. But yeah, we need to push these in just enough so it can pass, and they really break easily, so be careful. Although I think with one of them broken off, you're still fine. And it pops out. There we go. W5W lamp, this is called. And now we can just push in the new one. Doesn't matter how you connect it, they're all configured with a rectifier, so you cannot connect them with the wrong polarity, because yeah, you don't know. Okay, just careful here we don't break any LEDs. So I'm pushing on an empty spot on this PCB. Yeah, I think this is okay. Back here you can already put on the plastic. It latches on, if you didn't break it though, like this, and then see that we have the connector through the hole. Push it back in, and then in it goes. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Nothing broken. Nothing broken. I would refrain from using a screwdriver here if you can do it with your nails. I think it's better if you don't want to break any plastic. So we're gonna pry out the light bulb and put the new one in. A little note. I think it is a good idea to put the plastic on before you put it back in, because these little feet here in the corner, they fit in the plastic, and it's not that easy to get it in, but you see here it's now a perfect fit. So I'll have to check the other one to see if that one snapped into place as well. I do think so. There we go. And there we are. I do need to clean this though. This is sorry, but yeah, looks nice. All the interior lights have now been changed to LED, nice and uniform. Much better this. But this in the back, I don't know. I don't know. It's it's really bright. What do you guys think?
Hello, my dudes. I bought a microphone, clip-on microphone, because the audio was really crappy also in some of the previous episodes, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully in the future that problem will be gone. I'm enjoying some Belgian beer here in the aftermath of Belgian summer. I hope September will be a great month as well. We'll see, because July wasn't great. So what we've done so far on the Volvo is I started with replacing the battery because it was still the original one and it was really damn to nothing. The start-stop system wouldn't work anymore. So that was the first problem I fixed. We then replaced the injectors. They had gone bad, 3 of them. And it greatly improved the ride. Even my dad, the previous owner, he told me like, oh, it starts great again, it drives great, lots of power in the lower RPMs. So that was a great success, although a bit costly, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? We also had to tackle the DPF, because here in Belgium they really count the particles of soot flying out of the exhaust, so we'll need to make sure that will stay in check as well. We'll have to go again in March 2025. I hope the soot filter will keep doing its job. I've noticed a bit more soot coming out now, so I hope it's still fine. Could be the weather, could be some deposits still in the muffler and the exhaust still being purged out. I don't know, but nothing to worry about for now. We also fixed that torn CV boot, and now it's our daily driver. We're happy with it, but still I want to take off the EGR valve and the intake manifold, because I reckon there's going to be a lot of soot buildup in there as well. So I want to clean that out and avoid any future problems, a bit of preventive maintenance, I guess. And then we'll still have to polish the car, and I've been talking about that quite a lot lately. I know I've been postponing that. There were more important things to do first, but we'll get to that. I think it's going to give the car a nice shine. We'll also try to fix some paint defects. It's still my project car. Still learning a lot. I'm quite new to this, as you know. But yeah, I feel confident we can improve the paint a lot. And then we'll move on to our camper van Nigel. It needs new filters, new fuel filter, new air filter, new cabin filter. I have to replace that broken map sensor that I screwed up in Sweden. And while I'm in there, I might replace the glow plugs as well. It's gonna be a tricky job because they can snap. I hope that won't happen. I'm gonna try to soak it in WD-40 and make sure the engine is warm before attempting to take them out. And last but not least, we'll replace the earth strap, because we still have the higher RPM when we start the engine. That's because of the alternator doesn't fire up right away. Could be the earth strap. It's cheap enough to try that. And I almost forgot, but at technical inspection they pointed out that the left front bearing has play in it. So we'll have to inspect that and see if that needs a fix as well. And that will be all for the car stuff. I also have an e-scooter to fix, the e-scooter of my girlfriend. And a happy wife is a happy life. The scooter has seen some water and it damaged the dashboard, so it won't power on again. The button doesn't work. I believe it's gonna be an easy fix, but still interesting, I guess. And I also have a broken coffee machine that I got from a friend that might be worth saving. So those are all the projects that I'm going to do in the future. I might come up with some other stuff as well, we'll see. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I believe there's going to be some interesting topics coming up. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.